Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Y'all are gonna have to bear with me. My camera is dying. The other battery is not charged up any more than the other one, so there's that. Um, fun times. Fun times, y'all. Fun times. Anyhow, yeah, that's where we are with that. Um, but today we are here. We're doing AITA, which is Am I the Asshole videos. Hold on. Ooh, I think I just hit that on camera. My bad. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I had to deal with something. We're going to be doing the AITA's video today, which is Am I the A-Hole video. Um, so let's dive right into it. Now, these are Reddit stories, obviously. Our first one is Am I the a-hole for telling a large girl we don't fit in the passenger seat? For context, I'm Filipino, male 21, from the motherland, where we have jeepneys we use for our daily commute. At this specific event, I've seated in front. To the right of the driver, the front fits 3 including the driver, while the back fits 16, 8 each side. 15 minutes into the trip, a large girl, approximately in her 30s, gestured to the driver to stop, indicating that she would board the jeepney. Now, I'm no big dude. I'm 70 kilograms at most and 5'10". When she sat next to me, literally my right butt cheek is barely sitting on the hard A-word seat, while my left butt cheek is dangling on nothing. To add insult to injury, my male parts is resting on the seatbelt buckle. She then had the audacity to tell me to move further so she can sit in a commanding way. That paired with the nonstop secondhand smoke coming from the driver's cigarettes and the 9-hour internship I just did made me reply to her with, ooh, something I cannot say in their language. I don't know how to pronounce it, which translates to, I have nowhere else to move/sit. We don't fit here. She then began crying and calling me fatphobic. As for my tone, Try to imagine if you were tired, in pain, uncomfortable, hot, and keeps on coughing. Then an entitled woman commands me to move. I'm definitely mad. Am I the a-hole? I don't know. On that one, I want to say you're not the a-hole. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say on that. What do you guys think down there in the comments? Okay, here's another one. Am I the a-hole for telling my adoptive parents that they make me uncomfortable and that I owe them nothing? I'm a single gay man who adopted 2 boys who are now 7 and 10. Initially, most people automatically assume I'm straight and divorced, but eventually find out that I'm neither. I downplay my kids' adoption because I don't want my kids to feel different from their peers, since no one in their circle of peers is adopted. I find it to be a personal circumstance and no one's business. It's almost like asking my sons if my sons are circumcised. I believe adoption is a beautiful thing. However, the reality is that most adoptive kids come from unfortunate situations, and those situations can stigmatize adopted kids. People who don't have adopted kids don't understand that because they view the world through their lenses and how the world should be and not how it really is. My kids are very happy and have tons of friends. Last month, a gay couple moved on the block and they have 3 adopted boys who are within the same age range as my kids. The more that I got to know Mike and Dave, the more I disliked them. However, my kids liked their kids, so I let it be. Recently, my kids stopped playing with their kids because they grew uncomfortable with being asked about their own adoption by Mike and Dave and other people who didn't ask before. My kids don't want to compare and contrast their adoption experiences for adults' entertainment and curiosity, and then being judged. As a result, my kids stopped playing with Mike and Dave's kids. This led to simmering anger towards me, and eventually it came out when my 10-year-old declined to go to their son's birthday party. Actually, no one showed up. They told me that they were so disappointed that I didn't show support to their family by coming to their kids' party. I told them up front that just because we have a couple of things in common, that we are not bonded and I owe them nothing. They asked what they did to me. I said nothing. I'm just not comfortable with how you use your kids as clout. The way you put them on social media, like showing off a Porsche and reminding everyone that you are a gay adoptive family. Yes, my kids are adopted too, but they don't want to be around people who want to constantly remind them of it and remind them of trauma. That invites people who know nothing about us to start lecturing, shaming, or giving unsolicited advice. By all means, overshare your kids' personal information and draw attention to them, but my family is the opposite. They are happy being Jess and Matt, who like Minecraft, hockey, cooking, not those 2 adopted kids adopted by that gay guy. Am I the a-hole? I say no. He is not the a-hole at all. If he doesn't really, you know what I mean? Those kids are trying to live their life like they weren't adopted. So, they're doing that. Sorry, I got peach rings. And that doesn't make him an a-hole. And really, it's the kid's decision if they want to go to that party. I'm not going to force my kids to go to somebody's party because they are the same as me. Alright, here's another one. Am I the a-hole for not contributing to my brother's wedding expenses? I, 18 female, have an older brother, Mike, 28 male, who is getting married in a few months. Our family is pretty close and we've always supported each other. Recently, Mike and his fiance have ran into some budget issues with their wedding. A few weeks ago, Mike asked if I could contribute financially to help cover some of the wedding costs. He knows I've been saving the money I earned from my part-time job for college expenses and some personal goals. I explained that I wouldn't be able to help since I need those savings for my future education and other important needs. Mike seemed to understand at first, but lately he and some family members have been acting distant and cold towards me. They think I'm being selfish for not helping out, especially since I'm still living at home and don't have any expenses. I've always tried to be there for my family, but I feel like I need to prioritize my own future, especially with college coming up soon. I feel guilty for not being able to support my brother's wedding, but I also feel it's important to stick to my savings plan for my education and other personal goals. Am I being unreasonable? Are they asking too much from me? Am I the a-hole for not contributing? Guys, I'd have to say no. She's not the a-hole. She's very young. She does need to be thinking about her future and her life and thinking about her going to college. She's saving up that money for her to go to college. You know, she's very young. She's 18 years old. You know, she should be saving that money for college. She shouldn't help her brother. And that's not an a-hole move. She's not the a-hole. I don't feel like she is. Anyways, I need to get a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Came back. On to the next one. Alright. Am I the a-hole for not buying my wife a plane ticket so she is missing out on the family vacation? Oh boy. My wife is horrible with money. At the beginning of our marriage, we pulled out money together and she would use all of it. Her job pays shit compared to mine. So when we combined the money, she went crazy. I had many conversations with her over it and even tried to get her to take a money financial class. Over time, it got worse and worse. About a year ago, I learned she was in bad credit card debt. I gave her the choice of divorce or we separate our money, and she needs to fix her debt ASAP. To her credit,